Hi Rita, and we've got more of that hot and sunny weather to come for many of us through the rest of the day today. But for some, the change to thundery weather that's ultimately coming for all of us has arrived. Now, across southwest England, we've seen some big storms, some hefty downpours that have brought some reports of localised flooding into parts of Devon, for example, around the Salcombe area earlier this morning.
Hello, good afternoon. Today is the last day of the heat and the sunshine across the capital. By tomorrow, it'll be feeling really rather different. But lots of blue sky and sunshine today, as you can see from our weather watcher photos here from Kingston and from Harmondsworth. And we'll keep those conditions for the rest of the afternoon. A southeasterly wind, temperatures on a par with what we saw yesterday. So widely the high 20s in Celsius, 30 degrees Celsius possible for a few spots.
Hello there. Very good evening to you. Across the capital today, there's been a lot of sunshine, wall-to-wall sunshine in places where temperatures have responded into the upper 20s and for some of us into the low 30s. As we head towards the weekend with high pressure trying to build and a change in that wind direction to something cooler and fresher for all. So yes, some showers in the forecast as we go towards the end of the week. Dry for the weekend, but cooler and fresher. Bye-bye.
Hello, a very good evening to you. It has been another day of 30-degree heat in the south and also Scotland seeing its warmest September day in 115 years as temperatures hit 28.6 degrees Celsius. But if you're not a fan of the heat, you'll be glad to know it is set to cool down as we head through the rest of this week into the weekend. But quite unstable conditions with the risk of some thundery downpours, and we've already seen some of these developing out towards the southwest earlier today.
And Darren, I gather there's been some record breaking going on in Scotland.
Yes, indeed, George. This short spell of hot weather is starting to come to an end. But this was the Scottish borders earlier on today, where temperatures reached 29 degrees. It's been the hottest September day in Scotland since 1906. It was 29 degrees at Charterhall, but 29 degrees was met far and wide across England into parts of Wales, but the highest temperatures were at Heathrow Airport, where it was 30 degrees. Towards the southwest, though, it's not been as hot today because we've had some thunderstorms, some torrential rain, brought some flash flooding earlier on this morning in Devon. Those storms have since moved away.
And another scorcher today, Darren, but the picture behind you looks ominous.
It does, doesn't it? Have you enjoyed the heat, Riz, or has it been too hot for you?
Depends where you are, I suppose. I don't know if that's a trick question. I've loved it.
You've loved it. That's all I needed to know, because it's coming to an end. And as you can see here, it could come crashing down, all that heat as well. Now, tonight gets interesting because we've got the potential for some storms to move in, but it's still very warm and it could be a little bit difficult for sleeping as well. Now, as we headed earlier into today, we had a lot of sunshine, and in that sunshine, temperatures reached 30 degrees at Heathrow Airport. So some big changes to come. All the heat that we've built up over the past few days is going to be getting swept away by those heavy and thundery showers. Things quieten down into the weekend, early part of next week. It's going to be a little bit cooler. It should be largely dry. Don't expect lots of sunshine. Riz.
Now, Darren, you asked me, did you enjoy it? Because after a washout August, I quite enjoyed a few days of sunshine.
I was working through most of it. I walked through it today and it was a bit hot and sweaty.
OK, on that note, I'll say thanks very much, and you probably prefer those temperatures. Thanks, Darren.